years back, we didn't see that so much. Years back, there was a pattern that we all followed, and that has changed. Mm-hmm. It's nice to see. I'm full of little tidbits today. I just want to share a useful little tidbit. What was that?
A cornucopia.
A cornucopia, yeah.
Digital resources.
Digital resources, is that what you said?
Yeah. It's supposed to be fun, right? This show,
right. Do you know? Did you know that if you're selling a home in California, and if within the last 3 years someone died in the home, that you must disclose that?
I didn't. Did you know that in New York there's no duty of disclosure?
That is correct.
That is correct.
You do not have to do that in New York, but you do have to do it in California. But if the person died in the house within the last 3 years from AIDS, they are protected because they would consider that discrimination.
I didn't know that. But who's the estate? Who's protected? The deceased?
No, they don't have to. They don't have to disclose it.
Oh, interesting.
Right.
Interesting.
You have to disclose if someone passed away inside the house within the last 3 years.
I know. We actually know within our company.
It's actually considered a material defect.
I would say, yeah, like a leaky roof.
Yeah.
But we know someone who represented the sellers of the Amityville Horror, another exit agent. Do you know who that is?
You know what? To be honest, I wasn't paying attention to you, Scott.
So I'll say it again then. Someone within our company actually represented the sellers of the Amityville Horror House. Yeah. Joanne.
If I was going to say if I had a guess, I would say it would be Joanne.
She did. Yeah.
Yes.
And I've even seen contracts where there are representations made, and this is for those of you that are into soothsayers or prognosticators, that the house is free from paranormal or supernatural phenomena. I've seen that representation.
Would you buy a house like that? I would never. Me personally, I would never, ever buy a house that is well known like the Amityville Horror House, or even just the thought of that.
Well, I will tell you, that I saw something on the Facebook where Walter White's from Breaking Bad, the house where that was filmed, the owners are sitting out front and taking pictures for $5. People are doing this pilgrimage to Walter White, for you Breaking Bad fans, house out there and it's a great, these people sitting on beach chairs in Albuquerque, and we know someone from Albuquerque there, and they're just there as like an Elvis mansion. What is it? Graceland kind of thing.
Graceland, yeah. Well, I probably wouldn't be afraid to live in the Graceland mansion, but
it's not a big place, by the way.
Not so sure about anything else.
Well, wait, Graceland, he died there.
I know. I'm not so sure I'd be afraid of him. I don't know why.
Yeah, he'd be a friendly ghost, like Casper.
That is kind of strange, right?
He's the king of rock and roll.
He's the king of rock and roll. I mean, what will you hear? Him singing?
What do you think? Chains down the hallway, like Scooby-Doo or something? No.
I don't know. So, would you live in a house where it is believed that
supposedly
someone
stigmatized?
died and has that? Yeah.
Yeah, I have personal experience in that. I would.
Yeah?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, you have ghosts in your house?
I don't know about ghosts, but we decided to live there. Yeah, that's interesting. You say that. Yeah.
Are they friendly ghosts?
Very.
Did you ask the ghost if she's married?
That would not be discriminatory, I don't think.
No, I don't think so. I think you'd be okay. So the house that you currently live in is occupied by supernatural.
Yeah, we've heard noise and we think that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Wow.
I'll show you. You've been there, so
yeah. I'm not coming back. That scares me. I have to say, it really does. I will be truthful. I bought a house. I didn't buy it. I actually went into contract a few years back on a house, and then we found out that the woman died in the house, and for whatever ridiculous reason, it just freaked me out, and we ended up losing our money getting out of this contract, but I didn't want the house.
Well, look, in the old days, people were born and people died in a house, right?
They used to have wakes in the house.
Sure, makes sense.
Yeah.
Like carve a glazed turkey or ham or something, that's what happened. So, look, that's old world, it's medieval. I don't think buyers are sensitive to that as much anymore.
You don't think so? Because you're not.
Because I'm not.
Okay. The world according to Scott Fortino.
I have opinions on that.
All right. How much do you think the White House is worth?
Is there appraised value on the White House?
There is an appraised value on the White House.
I couldn't even say. It's like, 40 bedrooms or something? I don't know. I've been in the White House.
Yeah? Who did you go visit in the White House?
I was in the White House in January 1980.
The answer is the president.
Right. But I will tell you, my own experience, I met George Bush Daddy, 1989, Inauguration Day.
Senior. Very
on some
nice.
kind of a class trip.
So, How much
What's
do you
it
think
worth?
it's valued at?
50 million.
Double.
Double.
Yeah, 110 million.
It's got to have some security, right?
Mm.
And I heard it's got a great lawn.
It does have
Get
a
it?
great
A
lawn.
great lawn. Right. They have Lincoln's bedroom there.
You're very witty today.
I got it.
That's why you're
That's
my
why I'm here.
co-host.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah. Want to talk about any stats?
I don't know stats off the, you
No?
know.
What's going on in New York State?
Okay, tell me. Well, how many realtors are in New York State?
That's a good question.
I know the
I
number.
would probably say about 57,000.
Very close, 64,000.
All right. See that? That's because a lot are coming back. You know what? I don't even think we have time for stats. But in New York State, I'll go really quick. Pending sales have increased. Closings have increased. Prices have increased. The only thing that's down is inventory. We'll talk more about stats next time. But do you want to say anything else before
I'm
we
just
go?
happy to be here to an inaugural show. We're not going to be here next week for the Labor Day holiday. We're really going to be here every Monday, 6 to 7. Any questions you have, you could reach out. Maybe we'll give you cell numbers to text.
All right, how do they reach you? Give me your name and how do they reach you?
I'm Scott Forcino. My cell?
Scott Forcino, Exit Realty.
S. Forcino at exitrealtygroup.com.
Very good. I am Victoria Rivadeneira, and I could be reached at victoriariva.com. Thank you very much for listening, and tune in next week for the Real Estate Revolution.
All right. That was easy.